It was a last-minute goal that got the Loyola boys soccer team into overtime Wednesday in the state championship game, but it was also a last-minute goal in overtime that ended it. University Lab scored a goal during extra time of the second half of overtime to beat Loyola 5-4 to win the Division III state championship in Lafayette. With time running out in regulation, Carson Berry's improbable goal found the back of the net to tie the score at 4-all. It was one of two goals Berry had scored during the night, and this one came from 20 yards out. University dominated the overtime period, but it looked as if the Flyers were going to take it to the sudden victory overtime when University scored late and end Loyola's hopes of its first soccer state championship since 1996. The Cubs took a 1-0 lead in the 35th minute of play on a penalty kick, but the Flyers responded with an amazing flurry of goals. Berry scored on an assist from Ben Tuttle to tie it, then Tuttle scored a minute later to make it 2-1. In the final minute of the first half, Josh McCoy knocked in another goal from the right side and give the Flyers a 3-1 lead to take into halftime and set off a wild celebration. But University scored 2 minutes into the second period and then tied it in the 57th minute on a throw-in goal. The Cubs took a 4-3 lead in the 68th minute. It looked like it might hold up until Berry's tying goal. The Flyers were disappointed, but proud of their effort.
You know, I thought I'd played one of the most epic games in Louisiana high school history last year, and just have another one back to back. I mean, 5-4, the swing of emotions, the fight that both teams showed, the intensity that both teams showed. It was just an epic battle in D3 again.
I think there's only one way to describe it, is an emotional roller coaster, and just so many lead changes. Over time, they just put it away. And so there's just all kinds of ups and downs.
Well, I thought it was meant to be the whole entire time, and even when we were down, I just felt like it was going to be us. And to be honest with you, I felt like we were going to win it in the next overtime period, the golden goal. I just felt like we were destined to do that, and you know, I never lost hope, not once.
It's a feeling that I'll never forget. It was one of the greatest nights of my life, and I got to share it with 25 of my brothers and my best friends, and that's something I'll remember until I'm passed.